What is going on, everybody? Today we're taking this to the Knik Glacier. Just a little bit of climbing. That's how you know it's deep.
Dad had a truck with a dented hood. Mama said, boy, you best be good. We learned to steer through the thawed out clay, past the old trap line miles away. Boots in mud and a face full of snow. That's how the mountain children grow. Hear that engine coffee climb, cutting tracks in frozen time. If the road gives out up ahead, we keep rolling where the ravens lay. Alaska roads, rough and wild. Alaska roads, raised a mountain child. Mud on the tires, frost on my face. I learned my way in a broken place. Alaska roads, rough and wild. Alaska roads, that's how I grew up, child.
As we're making our way through the woods, we're finding all these deep mud holes and water crossings. Something that is very important to keep in mind if you ever come to Knik. The water changes daily and the water level changes daily. So the path you took yesterday could be a deeper hole. The canal could have carved out a deeper spot. It is very important to go with someone that knows the area. Be extremely vigilant when crossing water crossings and be smart. Just simply be smart. It is super important out here to have a good time, but also to be very safe. This area gets a lot of people in trouble. So just keep that in mind when you're out here. Coming up on your side.
I didn't even realize you were coming up.
No, you're good.
You broke it.
You scratched my CD.
Ford freaking Ranger. All right, we made it out here to the glacier. It's super windy. We're gonna pop over to Meadow Creek, which is just another creek crossing on the other side of the glacier lake. So we're just exploring out here in Knik. I hope you guys are having a good time in the video. The day is not over yet. All right, so while we wait for these guys to work on their buggies, kind of just doing a little bit of maintenance. We're not shifting out of first gear for some reason in this buggy. So they're working on that. We're making our way over to Meadow Creek. We're gonna go play around over there and see if we can get up close and personal with the glacier.
They're getting out, they're bailing. Oh, they're bailing. Oh, oh, get.
Can we get to that At this point, we stopped caring about the camera angle, and we were focused on the recovery and the people that were in the vehicle. We picked back up during the recovery after we verified that everybody's good. We got everybody out of the trail. Everybody got medical attention that needed medical attention. And now we can focus on recovering the Ford Ranger out of the river. I volunteered to go swimming for the Ford Ranger. Not something that I enjoy doing necessarily, but I do have some training and I've been in cold water before a few times. Still, it doesn't prepare you for the actual temperature of the water.
Nope, he's good.
This is probably 34, 35 degree water coming straight from a glacier. It's extremely cold, and you can only be in this water for 10 to 15 minutes before you start going into hypothermic shock. I was in the water for maybe 2 minutes, not very long at all. But during that time, my fingers and my feet started to stop working. After I swam over to the wheel, I used my feet to feel around if there was anything on the bumper or anything down below the water that I could wrap the strap through. I then felt if the wheel well had any openings to stick the strap through, and it didn't. My only option was to get the strap to go around the tire. What really slowed me down was the soft shackles. By this point, my fingertips are not really functioning the way that they normally do, causing the dexterity and the need to try to work the soft shackle open to get the strap connected in a loop. Once I was able to do that, I could get the actual strap to go around the tire barely to get some good leverage from behind the wheel.
There you go. Oh, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
My nuts are gold!
I got
James getting there for you.
freaking bad. This is what's happening, and that's just what's gonna happen.
It's not the most fun that I've had at the glacier. 10 out of 10 would not
Alright.
recommend. I'm warming up. My fingers are tingling. Man, cold. Like ice cold water. That glacier plunge has nothing on that. Nothing like standing on a rig like that too, you know?
Yeah, I'll take one like that. Just running the whole time. I bet everything.
Dude, the soft shackles. Like I didn't know if we pre-rung the strap, if it would go around the tire, and I couldn't get it to slide under there. And then if I did get it sliding under there, I was not going to be able to do soft shackles under the water. So like, I'm glad he didn't have big eggs. That's a little bit of pains in my fingertips that's coming back right now. So, I'm doing all right. I might have inhaled a little bit of that silt water. It makes me a little concerned. But my game plan was to go up the side bank as far as I could, swim over, catch the wheel, and get strapped around the wheel, and hopefully we can pull it with that.
Perfect.
I don't know how or if that's going to be able to work or not. We'll see. You might be able to just get it to flip over. That'd be great. Hey, suck yours in a little bit, Roger. All right, stop there. Woo! There we go. Now that we got the Ford Ranger on all fours, we need to be able to tow it out. The only thing that's preventing us from towing it out is somehow the orbital valve and the steering column got disconnected. Probably from pulling the body along the ground just caused it to stretch. So we're working on getting this connected back. We ended up having to disconnect the orbital valve completely to get the joint to slide onto both shafts.
He's steering with 3 digits. 3 points of contact all the time.
What a long day at Knik. I am super thankful that all of the people that were in the Ranger that flipped are good. We heard that Alec that got flipped under the rig in the river that was having some back pains. He broke a rib and fractured, I think, something on his vertebrae or something. Speedy recovery, dude. Way to hold in there. Good job. That goes to show you how quick Knik can flip on you. You could be having the best time ever, and then boom, you're rolled over in a rig or you're hydro locked. There was a Toyota up here earlier that was hydro locked. I mean, it's that quick. Boom, water, done. Got it?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Good enough? Alright, thank you so much for watching. That's a wrap. We made it all the way to the end of the Knik Glacier Trail. We had a blast hanging out with Austin from Turkey Eye Fab. Thank you so much, Austin, for letting us ride in your rig. We really appreciate it. Thanks, Colt. Thanks, Shana, for coming out. Thanks all the other buggy dudes and all the other people that came on for the ride. We really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.